Labor Day weekend started off with a quick trip to Illinois. It wasn't terrible, only about 4 hours for us. The point of this trip was to get one thing in particular, but we did get to visit a pretty neat store called Blaine's Farm and Fleet. So if you've never been there, it's pretty neat. It's kind of like a giant farm store, but have automotive stuff, all kinds of different things. But the main purpose of this trip was to get this Power Glide. It's for the teal truck. Hopefully get that swapped in here really shortly and see what it does. Our next project for this long weekend for us was to go ahead and pluck this 305 that I have in my C10 street truck. It's been a couple YouTube shorts I've had, or you may have seen it on TikTok or my Instagram. This truck right now, it's just a 305 350 turbo truck. I'd really like to get into doing some racing with it, as far as just testing tunes or maybe some hard tire or like a 13.0 or 11.5 index kind of deal with it. So we're plucking this motor out in order to get me a little more horsepower than the maybe 150, 175 this 305 has. We made pretty quick work of getting it out. The plan is to still keep the truck plenty streetable. I'd like to be able to hop in it and drive wherever I want and not have to worry about it still. So nothing really radical going down here, just for the fact I still want to be able to drive the truck and enjoy it. And I'm not looking for another dedicated race truck, as I already have plenty of those in my collection. And for the most of the part, we already spend our weekends dirt dragging, so it doesn't leave a whole lot of time for the asphalt thing. To go along with the new motor, I did go ahead and we have a set of cowl tracks we're going to put on it, and I bought a mini spool for this rear end. It is 342 geared. I may go deeper, but I'm not sure. I really like the 342 that's in it, just for the fact that it doesn't turn a whole lot of RPMs going highway speeds. So that's a good thing for us, because I like to cruise this truck, and we drive it to cruise ins, things like that sometimes. And I like to drive it to work, so it's nice for being able to do things like that with. I'm pretty excited to get it back together. Not like we're going crazy, but for me, 450 horse in a street truck should, I would think, run pretty good. I know what 450-ish horse runs in my Blazer, and it runs pretty stout. So, well, we take all the rotating weight off this one, and I would think it would do pretty daggone good. I'm sure it's going to bring its own new set of challenges as far as trying to get down on a little set of 28 10.5s. And we've never really messed with any of the pavement stuff. It's always been on dirt. However, I'm up for the challenge. You're probably wondering why I'm standing here beside the budget build, and the budget build is missing a hood, and as you can probably see, there is no engine inside the budget build. Well, we plucked it. I've got a C10 street truck I've been tinkering with, and there's been a lot of hard tire kind of race, like, you know, as far as 8th mile hard tire racing, or Edgewater, they run like 11.5 and 13.0 index for Cincy street nights. And I've been kind of wanting to get into that some. And the budget build here, the 406 in it, it wasn't really built completely 100% to street stock rules. And I wanted to get something that was 100%, no doubt about it, legal for it. So I'm getting ready to put together a little 358. I already had the bottom end. I gave 150 bucks for this bottom end. We're just putting a set of swirl port heads on it, just factory, nothing done to them heads. I already had, actually off the 406 when I bought it, it had a bow tie intake we're going to stick on it as well. Just a mild cam, same cam that's actually in my red truck that has a 355 in it. So pretty much going to be an identical motor, pretty similar to actually my dad's red truck. So it should be really competitive in that 4.5 index street stock with KOI. I'd like to actually start doing some actual mud races with it, like some deeper mud holes and stuff like that, but we'll see. But that's the reason that it got pulled, was we are doing my C10 build and would like to go have some fun with it and get something that's actually a little more streetable for this one as far as class wise. And eventually I think we're going to end up pulling the motor that's in my orange truck out, and we'll stick it in this, and I have something brewing for the orange truck, so keep in tune for that. The 406 is set in its new home. I still have some things that need done and some things I have to wrap up with it to really 100% finish this up. But a few days this week should take care of it. I'm a little bit disappointed, honestly, that I took the budget build apart to do this. But I'm honestly excited to see where this goes. And it's probably a good thing for the budget build, as it and my Blazer pretty much were around the same times anyway. So I didn't need two 4.0 index trucks. And it made more sense to have a 4.5 index truck. So that way I have something for everything. But anyway, this week I should have this wrapped up hopefully by midweek. Of course, it's already Monday, being we had the day off, so I got some accomplished today. Gonna go ahead and get the adapter ordered to go to a 2.8 transfer case so I can get that Power Glide stuck in. And once that Power Glide's in, I gotta change gears, and the teal truck's pretty much gonna be ready to go race. So excited to see how much that picks us up, especially with the gear change to deepen it up a little bit. It's just too high right now. And the trans, we don't have a trans brake on it. So this right here should be a big improvement. Overall, maybe, depending what shipping does, we might have it ready to go to Brookville this weekend. If not, I think we may run my orange truck or my dad's black truck up to Brookville and have a little fun this weekend. So I think it's Saturday night, September 10th. So looking forward to that. Hopefully it doesn't get rained out. This weekend got rained out. So wasn't anything going on. We'll see what this weekend has to bring. I know there's rain chances, but you never know. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.